Ladies and gentlemen, this is Professor Illusion. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, this is Professor Illusion Nkounkou, the first doctor of philosophy in international petroleum, minerals and energy, or Laura Kwachita, international petroleum, minerals and energy attorney, expert and a diplomat of the United Nations, and who are elected Secretary General of United Nations. We have to respond just a few questions and we'll get something more important. Never believe in karma. Karma, those mistreat people, the window maker and the window maker justify their things, their weakness, their colonization, their apartheid by the karma. The karma doesn't exist. The karma doesn't exist for professor of law. Professor of law doesn't see the karma. The professor of law see in the window maker, in the window maker, a system of colonization, and in Freemasonry criminal organization, the system of apartheid and colonization. This is the declaration of the General Assembly in 1998, adopted all rules that universally will be applicable. Let us read Article 3. Article 3 said, tout individu a le droit à la vie, à la liberté et à la sûreté de sa personne. Everybody has a right to live, not to death, not a Freemasonry sentence of death, ritual of death. Like today, 19, they want everybody they want the blood of people. We reject that. International law rejects that. International law never. All people in December 1948, all people came around the world, all nations. They never decided that you have to go to make Freemasonry criminal organization. On 19, you have to make a ritual, and then you go to kill innocent. International law ban the sentence of death of Freemasonry. Let me read again Article 3. Tout individu a droit à la vie, à la liberté et à la sûreté de sa personne. Ça, c'est le droit international. This is international law. All individuals have a right to live, not dead, to live. Have a right to freedom and to security of his person. To security, to safety of person, his person. So show me abortion, you have to go to kill the baby in. Show me that we have to kill baby, we have to kill elder. Show me that you go to kill Colin Powell. So I'm here to to set people free. I'm the right Secretary General. In this time, to set the people free, you have to be professor, top, not a small professor, because it's repetitive. Repetitive is good, because the teachers have to repeat. There are some students, it's difficult to get it, it's hard, to get it. There are students, when you say something the first time, even if at home, you have 2, 3 children, one, when you talk, is never catch it, but 2, they catch it quickly. So repetition is good. For those send me a message or repetition. No, it's not a repetition. And also, before I continue, I have to tell you that no one write my speech. Someone have a PhD, show the proof around the world his competence. My competence is universal. And no one can come to tell me or write a speech for me, said that no. I will welcome some advice. When you make PhD, you get some advice of your supervisor. But as soon as you become yourself a professor, you are independent. And my supervisor write it. You are independent by thinking. Let us read article 1. Tous les êtres humains naissent libres et égaux en dignité et en droit. La dignité et en droit. They are mistreating Negro here when we should be equal in dignity and right. So those killed get compensation. And for us, never kill, have to be mistreated, fighting, abusing right. Tous les êtres humains naissent libres et égaux en dignité et en droit. Ils sont doués de raison et de conscience et doivent agir les uns envers les autres dans un esprit de fraternité. That's why we negotiate with the Prince of Saudi Arabia. I will go to thank all women of Saudi Arabia. There is a reason for them, they voted for me. Why Saudi Arabia support me? That's the first question I worked for. Why women stayed there? There is a reason. I will go to thank them. But the truth that Saudi Arabia is a member of United Nations. Is my partner in petroleum because I belong to the world of petroleum. But is also member of United Nations. So both of us, if we consider they agree that all journalists should be alive. Article 3. All journalists should be alive in the press. When you welcome Biden, after that, you could be in secret, right? But you need the journalists come to cover the event. But why you should kill these journalists who work for you? Journalists should investigate. Me, I'm right. They investigate me for decades. They investigate on me for decades. And I don't feel uneasy. They insult me. Before they know me, they insult me. I left the political, but they insult me a lot. I suffer for Black American. I suffer for the world. I suffer. Don't talk about Africa. When you talk just about Africa, you're out. Every day, I saw it. I saw the hate of white and black. White said, no, we have to fight with the cold. Oh, he must be in winter so that he fight for the cold. You see the hate for white to Negro. What the law said here. So me Negro, I have to be outside during the winter, and the white must be in the house. But the article first says, tous les êtres humains naissent libres et égaux en dignité et en droit. All human beings born equal in dignity and right. Dignity and right. So you cannot see, okay, I work for many time, a long time ago, and Harry come without competence, and give him, make a post for him, and Harry go to sleep with my wife and come to dictate me what I have to do. It's Harry ran away when the queen was in danger. Is a deserter prince. Is the deserter prince, but it's the same. He's not alone. It's the deserter prince. Prince Albert of Monaco didn't defend his wife, Charlie. The king of Spain, the king Carlos, ran away in front of Freemassoner criminal organization. The prince of Saudi Arabia today have to do the will of the CIA to kill Khashoggi. That deserter who are more than Moses. Moses, he was a deserter for Egypt. He ran away for Egypt. We never run away. We never go under the table. We never leave arena. We fight and we win. Today we cannot take a passport and run away. No. We are international personality and we have a dignity and a respect. That's what we have to do. If Switzerland found that I kill Switzerland here, if I rape a Swiss woman, so they must denounce me. But if I didn't do something wrong, did I rape American woman? Did I rape Canadian woman? No. Did I kill American or anyone? No. I'm doing, I will. They didn't give me opportunity of media. There is unequal opportunity of public media. They close my account and they spend many money, many lie. It's a trillion of this money they should use it to pay the student loan in America. This money they should give power of purchase so that many Americans are renting house. They have a debt. But they spend it only on me 1 year. So they have a deficit, public deficit of money. Public deficit in energy, public deficit in money. No American have a job, and the people around the world. So we don't focus on that. We stand for our right to have our diplomatic passport, and then we leave. We cannot take diplomatic, the passport of country. I have a Canadian passport. Look at what happened. Canada didn't respect his will. Did you see Canada come to Nairobi, Kenya, said that he's a Canadian, so they didn't make, even if public conference press in Nairobi, the embassy didn't do that. I didn't kill someone. I didn't kill someone, and they know my statute. If I didn't go to ICC as a Lura Wachita, that we were with the cabinet, foreign cabinet secretary of Uhuru Kenyatta. We were with Uhuru Kenyatta. I sit here, Uhuru Kenyatta, sit here at the ICC. I was not Kenyan, I was not politician, but why I sit with Uhuru Kenyatta just nearby? Because me, I came from international, and Uhuru Kenyatta domestic is the same everywhere. So, all repetition, no. In French, they said, nous croyons opportune la répétition par souci pédagogique. If I did repeat it, other people came later Even if a student, there are some get in punctuality, and there are some students came late. So if you don't repeat for those who came late, they are not going. They're going to eat the lie they will spread because they don't know, they were not in the beginning. So repetition is good for us. So what Article 4 of Déclaration, nul ne sera tenu en esclavage ni en servitude. L'esclavage et la traite des esclaves sont interdits sous toutes leurs formes. So when you look at what they did to me, what they continue to do to me, this is Negro treat. It's continue, Negro treat. But not only me. How about Colin Powell? They want to kill. How about Bossman? They want to kill. And many people around, not only black right now, white people also. How many women you keep in slavery, Freemasonry? Today, the woman didn't attend orgy, didn't vote for killing people in orgy, Freemasonry criminal organization. They will quit their money, they will quit their job. They have a risk to lose their job. What kind of rules you want to create when international law is very clear here? No one should be in slavery and servitude, you know, and slavery and slave trade. Slavery and slave trade are banned in all their forms, all their types. Article 4. Article 5. Nul ne sera soumis à la torture ni à des peines ou traitements cruels, inhumains et dégradants. Nul ne sera soumis à la torture ni à des peines ou traitements cruels, inhumains, dégradants. That is torture. When you overturn election, it's torture. And I win election despite there is no equally, I'm professor of journalism, but there is no equal access to media. You block my media, and I work for a long time. I suffer, I make sacrifice. You want to take someone because he came, you give him a microphone, and he have to heritage all my suffer, all my work. That is not fair, that is not just. How many people around the world you torture? You see people of Balochistan, you see people of Brazil. The woman of Brazil came to see me. The woman of Paraguay came to see me. Gigi went in Colombia, get the testimony. How many? How many you keep in torture? When you give money for a woman to buy sperm, to get in vitro, you are no longer, Freemasonry is no longer the owner of this transaction. I will explain you one day, I don't have time. So you don't have a right to go to the daycare to take the child. You don't have right. So this is the small message I have. Quickly, the message of Egypt. There is some people of Egypt came, but they fear Al-Sisi. We have to explore the situation of Egypt. They fear to appear in our video for Al-Sisi. We know we intervene for peace there, but they want to kill Muslim there. They want to kill Mohamed Morsi and his team. That is not fair. That is not. We need peace and prosperity in people of Egypt, but they cannot. They lock them out. They cannot speak. The other case is Iran and Turkey. Iran and Turkey are partners, but they have to respect their international obligation at United Nations. The President Erdogan he's a partner. He was the first among the first to defend African people. When we stood for Russia, the President Erdogan, they said that they need visibility, or in Iran, they need visibility. No, I don't think so. Iran, they have a struggle, economic struggle. President Erdogan, they have a struggle there with also economic struggle, and the Kurdistan, in the Kurdistan people. So we have to settle it when we sit at New York. At New York. So we are with the people of Egypt. No one talked with Egypt, but we are with the people of Egypt. The last is about the Mediterranean status. The Mediterranean status. There we saw also, Israel, Turkey, and everybody, want to fight Egypt. They want to fight for the situation of Mediterranean. We know the status of Mediterranean and all petroleum they have there, gas and everything. Okay, we have to sit and to settle it, and we are the solution. We are the solution, but not now they have to fight and everything about the Mediterranean. We know the case, and the President Sarkozy. If I'm lying, ask the President Sarkozy if he didn't create the association, the network of Mediterranean. The network of Mediterranean. The President Sarkozy knew the situation of Mediterranean, and we know that. We have to sit. President Sarkozy proposed l'Union pour la Méditerranée. L'Union pour la Méditerranée. We will propose solution. We have solution, but we are hiding it. Okay? We will sit with people defend the program of President Sarkozy, with people, our partner of Egypt, our partner of Israel, okay? But Israel have to, people of Israel stand for us, but they have to stop killing the journalists. The Prime Minister Yair Lapid came. Yair Lapid came. After meeting Biden, they came to look at for journalists. How politicians need journalists, but at the same time they have to kill them, to threaten them. We will fight for journalists until we sit there and until we leave the United Nations. So, Union pour la Méditerranée, it was a good project, but President Sarkozy is not Laura Kwachita. So the view, we'll consider his view, but we have also more experience in maritime and the natural resources in maritime territory, to sit together and to discuss that. We will propose our solution. For now, all women now know everybody have a right to life. Everybody should get in torture when they quit your money, when they separate you from family, when you don't attend 19, you don't attend Freemasonry, and they quit your money, they quit your job, the risk to lose your job. That the solution I will hand it. Only me can do that. Only me can do that. Don't trust me. Let us go to New York there. Because this is a torture. When someone comes to open your bat, oh no, we have to overturn election. Oh no, he talked with a lady, he's a Freemasonry, so we have to overturn. We don't want to keep going there. When you talk with weakness, window maker, killer, we interact with them, you become their accomplice. We are not your accomplice. We are not your accomplice. You can walk. Moses walked with Pharaoh together. Joseph walked with Pharaoh, but Moses was not a complicit of the crime of Pharaoh. But he helped Pharaoh Joseph helped Egypt. So working, we are not with Barack Obama, we are not responsible of a crime of Barack Obama. We are not responsible of people commit crime, but we work together. We work together when they don't commit their crime. We do our job. If they commit a crime, there is an institution from justice. So justice is independent from me. Okay, we are not complicit of your system, your killing. Thank you. All people have to be protected. We will continue to be, but we have to go to New York. It is only way. Mama Janet Magufuli nataka kwenda to New York Saidi wetu. Mama Aida Odinga nataka kwenda to New York Saidi wetu. Mama Samia Suluhu nataka kwenda to New York Saidi wetu. Thank you. Asante sana.